Write down. So, put the heading complex number, write it down. Z, how I will be writing? A plus iota b, right? What is A? A is called real part of the complex number. What is B? Imaginary part of the complex number, right? If I will represent this in the complex plane, just see how to represent that in the complex plane. This is a real part of Z. This is imaginary part of Z. So, always like x axis, y axis will be there, no? In the complex number, x axis will be, we will be writing as real part of the complex number, y axis we will be writing as the imaginary part of the complex number. So, what is the real part? A unit, means along x axis you have to move a unit. So, one point will be there whose coordinate will be a comma b. So, in the x axis a, this is nothing but a comma 0, this is nothing but 0 comma b. So, one point is there. Whenever I will write z is equal to something, right, x axis will be there, y axis will be there. Same way here x axis will be nothing but real part of z, y axis nothing but imaginary part of z, correct. So, if I will write, let it be z is nothing but 3 plus 4 iota. What is the meaning of that 3 plus 4 iota? In real in real axis you should move 3 unit, in imaginary axis you should move 4 units. So, one point will be there, correct, no problem. So, this z represent a point in the complex plane whose coordinates are given to you. Now, second, from here you write one more thing. So, once you have point like this, then you, what you need? You want to reach that particular point, right? So, you want to calculate, let it be modulus of that. If you want to distance between that, mod z you want to calculate, or you want to write this angle. So, all these values one by one I will be trying to write. So, first I will be writing modulus of the complex number. Modulus of complex number. So, what is the meaning of the modulus? So, we represent like this mod z. Meaning of that is nothing but here I can say from origin to that point distance we want. So, it is nothing but a right angle triangle, right? Just see this square plus this square, because this distance is b, this distance is a. How I will calculate distance? Yes, we can calculate. So, modulus is nothing but root under a square plus b square. Do not square I also. I am saying along x axis whatever is there, real part of the x whole square plus imaginary part of that whole square. What is the meaning of that? Distance from origin to that point. I hope you are getting. So, this sometimes we will be writing like this also, real part of z, whatever value is there whole square plus imaginary part of z whole square. This is called mod z, first thing. Second, note it down, modulus of the complex number. Second, we want to calculate theta, let it be. So, that is called argument. Argument of complex number. How to calculate argument of the complex number? Theta. So, what I will be writing? Tan theta I should write. Tan theta is equal to imaginary part of complex number divided by real part of the complex number. Tan theta is equal to b by a I will be writing, right. Why? Because tan theta for this triangle is nothing but this is perpendicular, this is base. So, always you write tan theta, or argument theta is nothing but tan inverse, tan will be this side upon imaginary part of complex number divided by real part of the complex number. This is the way we will be calculating. So, this you remember, it is called argument, this you remember, this is called modulus of the complex number. Done? Yes or no? Now, let me solve one question directly. Should I? Where are others? Went home, I think. Enjoying. Okay. Other girls students? Done, right? Now, one more thing will be there. Third things you write down. Conjugate of the complex number. Already you know conjugate. What is the meaning of conjugate? Conjugate of complex number. So, what is the meaning of conjugate of the complex number? We call it z bar, right? Yes or no? Conjugate. So, how to write? If you have, let it be z, you have, here I will be writing. If you have z, let it be, is equal to a plus iota b. How to write z bar conjugate? Just change the sign of iota term. Yes or no? What about z bar? This is also, let it be z1, one complex number. If you want to write z1 bar, how much it will be? Just whatever iota sign is there, change it. Meaning is z bar to the power bar. 2 times if you are calculating, same number you will be getting. What is the meaning of that? That I will try to explain to you. Just see here, z means you know that if I will write z is equal to a plus b, this is z, right? A comma b. What is z bar? A minus b means real part will remain positive, but imaginary part will be negative. This point is called a minus b, fourth quadrant. So, if z is this, z bar will be this one, right? So, it is nothing but mirror image with respect to origin. That is why again if you are calculating z bar, it will be same point, right. So, this is nothing but mirror image with respect to real part of the complex number, right, real axis of the complex number. I hope you are getting. Now, I will write one question, in that I will try to solve all these things. Should I write? Write down, find first modulus of the complex number, second conjugate of the complex number, third argument of the complex number. In the short I will be writing like this, argument of z, arz of complex number, if z is equal to 1 plus 2 plus root 2 iota. No, you will not get 2 plus 2 root 3 iota, let it be like this. 2 plus 2 root 3 iota. Suppose you want to calculate mod z, whose z is 2 plus root 3 iota. So, imaginary part is how much? 2 root 3, real part is 2, correct? Try solve. Ask us. Which are the topics sir has done? PU2 done all the topics of PU2. Integrals I think sir did it, right? Sumit sir. Okay. Okay, fine. So, next class if I come, I will finish one more chapter, binomial theorem.
That is also
done.
No, started, but he has to complete it.
Okay, then if sir comes, sir will do the binomial theorem. If I come, I will do the straight lines.
No, that is
Done?
Yeah, straight lines.
Done?
Yes.
Sir did. Okay, conic section.
No, that is not.
Done?
Not.
That I will do.
No, second.
What is the answer? Should I calculate one by one? Just see how to calculate. So, z you want mod z of that. So, how to calculate mod z is nothing but root under a square plus b square, right? A is the real part. How much is the real part? Whole square. So, what will be the answer? 4. 4 3s are 12, 16, am I right? 4 will come out. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, correct? No? 2 square into root 3 square is 3. 4 into 3, 12 plus 4, 16, root 16 is 4 square, 4. So, mod z is nothing but 4. What is z bar? You just change the sign of iota. Since iota is positive, so minus I will be writing, correct? Now, argument of z I will be calculating. Calculate argument of z means this theta you want. This value is real, imaginary part is 2 root 3. This is 2. So, tan theta. So, here I am calculating tan theta. What is tan theta? Imaginary part of z divided by a real part of z. What is imaginary part of z here? 2 root 3. Real part 2 root 3. So, tan of theta is root 3, theta will be 60 degree, yes, pi by 3. In the angle if you see, that is pi by 3, correct? Understood? Any confusion? Now, next you write down. Correct? Now, next you write down. If z is equal to, let it be you have a plus iota b, find first z plus z bar, second z minus z bar, third z into z bar. Try to calculate one by one. Z I am giving to you a plus iota b, I am asking you to calculate z plus z bar, z minus z bar or z into z bar. Try to calculate. So, if you have z, z bar you can calculate, right? How to calculate? If z is this, z bar will be, just change the sign, a minus iota b. If you add, what will happen? Imaginary part gets cancelled out. Yes or no? Add that. So, if you add z plus z bar, so z is a plus iota b plus a minus iota b. It gets cancelled, right? 2a it is. Or can I write 2 times a real part of z? Can I write like this? This is also valid, right? Yes or no? So, 2a you are getting. So, whenever you have to add, no, this is nothing but 2 times of real part of z. Correct? 2 times of real part of z. What is that sound? Got the answer? So, whenever you have z plus z bar is 2 times, what same way what you can write z minus z bar? So, just z minus z bar, so a plus iota b minus a minus iota b. So, a and a gets cancelled, right? A plus iota b minus a plus iota b. A and a gets cancelled, 2 times b, iota will also come, correct? It is not 2 times of imaginary part. What I will be writing? 2 times of imaginary part of z should I write, or with 2 times iota into imaginary part? Iota will also be there. Imaginary part is means b value, this value minus b. Iota will also come, that I am trying to. What is the product of these two? Calculate that product of these two. Z into z bar. So, a plus ib into a minus ib. Can I write like this? So, this is nothing but a square minus b square. Can I write like this? So, a square minus I square b square. What is I square? minus 1. So, a square plus b square. This is nothing but root, can I write? This is nothing but mod z the whole square, because mod z is root under a square plus b square, right. So, whenever you have product this z into z, this is nothing but mod z the whole square. You can write like this, or I can write like this also, mod z bar the whole square, same thing. Z bar is a minus iota b square of that. Is it clear? So, these are properties, very important properties. If this all will come, immediately you should be able to write that. Done? Understood? Someone is calling you. Tell her to call you after 4:30. Understood? Next, after that you write down z by z bar I want to write. Yes, can be done, right? Z by z bar. How to do? Z divided by z bar. So, it won't give. So, these three are very important. So, sometimes either you solve by normal method, or if you possible remember that result, that is very important. Next. After that you write down find, same thing, z bar you calculate, then you calculate mod z, then you calculate theta if z is equal to 1 plus I square plus 2 iota. Suppose this type of question is there, z is equal to 1 plus 2 I square plus 2 iota. What is the value of I square? Minus 1. So, whenever I square is there, it is a real number, right. First you should write that value, I square value you will write, and then you try to calculate it. Argument. Hey. Done? 2 minus 2i. Why 2? I square is minus 1, right? 1 and 1 gets cancelled now. I square is minus 1, right? Yes or no? So, first you should solve that. So, till you have this is 1 minus 1 plus 2i. So, this is 2i, right? Correct? So, what is the real part of this complex number? 0 plus 2i I can write. So, it is called purely imaginary complex number, where no real part is there. If I want to represent this complex number in the Argand plane, let it be complex plane, where it will be real part is 0, imaginary part is 2. So, this is that complex number 0, 2. Are you getting? Now, they are asking you to calculate mod z, no problem, 0 minus 2i I can write. What is this? Where it is? The WhatsApp call and all. It's fine, let it be. Z bar you understood, 0 minus 2i. So, how much it is? Minus 2 iota Z bar. Next, mod Z you tell me. How to calculate mod Z? 0 square plus 2 square, how much it is? Outside will be 2 square, 2 only. Last one is very important, theta, argument of z I want. So, argument of z you know how to calculate? Tan inverse, here imaginary part of z divided by real part of z. What is imaginary part of that? Tan inverse imaginary part of z is 2. 2 divided by 0. What is the answer then? 2 divided by 0. What is the answer? Not defined. So, in tan where it is not defined, which value of tan? 90 degree? Yes or no? Pi by 2. And in the photo also you can see, just see this, if you want to reach from here to here 90 degree you have to rotate. That is what we call it 90 degree. So, if it is a purely imaginary number, no need to worry. Same step you should follow, you will get the answer. I hope you are getting. No problem? Understood? Now, some properties we will be writing. Now, you write down properties of conjugate. First we will write of conjugate, then we will write of modulus. Properties of conjugate. Properties of conjugate. Done? Write down properties of conjugate. So, now here I will be writing those properties. Properties of conjugate. What are those properties? So, here I am writing one by one. First, what is the conjugate that you know, right? Z bar. If z is equal to a plus ib, what will be z bar? A minus ib. So, properties on that. So, first I will be writing. Suppose you have two complex number z2, z bar and complete bar is there. Means first you multiply both the complex number, then separately you write the conjugate. So, this property tells that instead of multiplying individually also you can calculate the bar. First individual conjugate you calculate and multiply. So, here first you are multiplying, then you are calculating the bar. Here individually you are multiplying and then you are calculating. Same thing will be there. Second one you write down. If z1 plus z2 complete bar is there, so you can calculate individually z1 bar, z2 bar, provided this z2 bar shouldn't be 0. Otherwise, it will become indeterminate form, right? Undefined kind of thing. Third, after that what you can write? 2 times of bar if you are calculating, that you know it is z only, right? Fourth, z plus z bar, just now you solve that, it is nothing but 2 times of real part of z. Fifth, z minus z bar, 2 iota imaginary part of z. Yes or no? So, these properties are very important, you note it down. We will use correct. Next to write down. So, this is properties of conjugate. So, here I am writing properties of argument. Just see what is the meaning of, let it be z1 is there whose argument is theta 1, z2 is there whose argument is theta 2. What does this mean? z1 point is here, this is theta 1. What is this meaning? z2 point is there, this angle is theta 2, right. Now, I want to calculate argument of Z1 into Z2. So, first either you multiply individually, then you calculate the conjugate, or this rules tells that argument individually you calculate Z1 plus argument Z2. So, Z1 argument you calculate, Z2 argument you calculate. If product is there, add it. If division is there, argument of Z1 divided by Z2. So, argument of Z1 minus argument of Z2. So, if division is there, subtract it. If product is there, add it. Addition of what? Individual conjugate means theta 1. So, here I can write theta 1 plus theta 2. Here what you can say? Theta 1 minus theta 2. This is very, very important property. Correct? Now, if I will write Z is purely real or purely imaginary, and then I will be asking you what will be the theta, what it will be, tell me. Can I say pi by 2? Purely imaginary means no real part is there. So, imaginary by real, real is 0, something upon 0 is not defined. Not defined means in 10 not defined is at infinity, that is what it is. Z is purely imaginary, then theta will be 90 degree. What if it is purely real? No imaginary part is there. So, tan 0 is it at 0 only? Yes or no? So, if they are saying that it is a purely imaginary means theta should be this. Why? Z will be, let it be like this, 2 iota, no real part is there, right? So, if you calculate theta, that you will be able to write tan inverse imaginary upon real. Since no real number is there, something upon real is infinite. Not getting? Should I write? I will write in the next slide. No, do not write this third one, I will write in the next slide. Just now I calculated, no, if Z is purely real, same question I took 2i, then how to calculate argument of Z? I will write in the next slide. Copy this, first 2 is done, third just say how to solve, third. Just see how. Suppose if any complex number is purely, let it be iota beta, iota b. So, 0 plus IB I will be writing, correct? Theta I want. So, what is the formula of theta? Tan inverse of imaginary part of Z divided by real part of Z. What is imaginary part of Z here? Tan inverse B by 0. How much it is? Tan inverse of infinite. At which value of infinite it will come? 90 degree. Right? So, if it is a purely, this is called purely imaginary, right? Yes or no? Now, I will write purely real. Purely real. So, how much is the Z? Z will be, let it be like this, A plus 0 iota. Iota term will not be there. So, 0 iota I can write. So, theta will be how much? Tan inverse of imaginary by A. Something by 0 by A is nothing but tan inverse 0. How much it will be? The angle will be 0. Correct? So, it is lying on the x axis. So, purely real, purely imaginary. Now, we will solve some numericals. Write down. Solve question number 8th one, all of you will solve, page number 4.4, question number 8, then question number 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, then 12, 15, 16. Hey, are you marking or not? Huh? Should I repeat? 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 16, 18, 1, 8, 19. Done. This much you do. Take this one. Try to solve one by one. You solve. If not, tell me. I'll solve. back side. I think someone kept it for charging. Yours. Leave it, no problem, no problem. Solve. R. Argand plane means in which quadrant it will be lying, first, second, third, fourth. Suppose if real part, imaginary part is positive, first quadrant, real part is negative, imaginary part is positive, second quadrant, like x and y. So first you make it one complex number, first you make it, and then you will be solving. So first you multiply numerator, from the denominator you remove the complex number. How? By multiplying divide by conjugates. You will get a complex number first, then you can judge in which quadrant it will be lying. First you solve the numerator, you multiply it. Should I solve? First you try. Understood now what is the meaning of Argand plane? Argand plane means, I told you that complex number will be getting divided into 4 equal parts, right? This is real part of Z, imaginary part of Z. So this is minus time real part of the Z, minus time imaginary part of Z. So here both A and B will be positive. Here A will be negative, B will be positive. Here both real part, imaginary part negative. Here real part positive, imaginary part negative. So if any complex number is here, first, second, third, what is the complex number? Tell me. 1 minus I root 3 into 1 plus I divided by root 3 plus I. Correct? Yes or no? So first what I will be doing, I will try to convert into one complex number, where I can write separately imaginary part, real part. So first you tell me multiply this two. If you multiply this with this 1 plus I, this with this, if you write I root 3 minus I square root 3, can I write? Divide by root 3 plus 1. I square is minus 1, am I right? Minus means I can write 1 plus root 3. This I square is minus 1. Take I common, 1 minus root 3. Can I write like this? Divide by root 3 plus I. Still you will not be able to say, because this is root 3, right? So what I will do, I will multiply and divide by conjugate of this, so that denominator root will cancel out. So now if you multiply with root 3, this you will be multiplying 1 plus root 3 into root 3 minus 1 plus root 3 into I, correct? Now this plus root 3, 1 minus root 3, and this minus minus I square 1 minus root 3. Denominator what you will get? No, not 0, root 3 square minus I square is minus 1. Now you multiply numerator separately, you multiply, something will cancel out, something will be added. Are you getting? This into this I am multiplying, this into this I am multiplying. I think 1 plus root 3 I multiply, 1 plus root 3 with minus I, then this with this I am multiplying. Root 3 into I missed it, into I, right? And here I square 1 minus root 3. Now you multiply, so root 3 plus 3 minus I, so if I will multiply that 1 plus 3, not 1, here root 3 plus 3, root 3 into 3 minus I minus root 3I, this and this is plus root 3, root 3I, and this is minus 3I, I square is minus 1 plus 1 minus root 3. So this gets cancelled, root 3 also gets cancelled. Divide by denominator, anyhow positive number you will get, 3 plus 1. Now you add all that, this and this will be getting added together, I and this. So this I and this is getting together, this and this is getting together. So how much it will be? After that if you are adding, no, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 minus 4I, divide by denominator you have 4. So this is 1 minus I. So what is that? Real part is 1, imaginary part is minus 1. In which quadrant it will be? Real part is plus 1, imaginary is minus 1, fourth quadrant it will be. Is it clear, understood? Yes, no? Question number 9. Yes, z square is there. What is the meaning of z square? A plus IB, or I can write z into z bar, or write down, let z you take a plus iota b whole square. So a square plus b square plus 2ab and z bar, substitute. Real part should be 0, imaginary part should be 0. No, not 4. Solve first. How many z is there? They are not asking x and y, they are asking z. Z means a plus iota b they are asking, right? Combination of that. So first you solve. Not 4 combination. Solve no first. Solve first. If not, then I will solve. Solve, solve. All of you belongs to Mangalore. No? Which place? I am saying district. Not Mangalore. Belgaum. Ah, yeah. Your parents stay here. Yours, your home is Mangalore itself. Yours? Mangalore. You also. Mangalore itself. Good, good, good. All are Mangalorean. Proud Mangalorean. No, no one is from Kerala. Me, you tell me.
Pakistan. No. Maharashtra. UP.
You can't guess only.
So hint at least, and which north, south, east, west?
North only, right?
North.
How come I, from my accent, can you say that I am? Yeah, Jharkhand. Same thing. We have. Yeah, Dhoni's place. Thala for region, yes. Should I solve? Just see how to solve the next one. Tell me the question. Z square plus Z bar is equal to 0, right? I'll take any Z. Let Z is equal to A plus iota B, or better you take X plus iota Y. Huh? What is Z bar? You tell me Z bar how to calculate. X plus iota Y the whole square, right? This is A, this is B. A square, B square, 2AB, correct? So if I solve x square, I square is minus 1. Can I write like this? 2xy. So you remember like this, you can remember x square plus y, x square minus y square will be the real part of that, and plus 2 iota xy is the imaginary part. Z bar, yes, you know Z bar. Now I will be substituting all this value here. X square minus y square is the real part, plus iota 2xy is the imaginary part. This is Z bar, right? Plus, sorry, Z square x minus iota y is equal to 0. 0 means what? 0 plus iota into 0 I can write, right? Null complex number, null I can write. What are the real part? This is real part, this is real part. Together you write x square minus y square plus x. This is real part plus iota 2xy, and from here what you will be writing? Minus y is equal to 0. 0 plus 0 iota, right? Whenever you compare, you should compare real with real, imaginary with imaginary. So what is the real part? Real part will be this one. X square plus x minus y is equal to 0. Second part will be how much? 2xy minus y is equal to 0. One equation, second equation. How many unknowns we have? 2 unknowns you have. 2 unknowns, 2 equations. Solve it one by one. How to solve? So here I can think I can take common, right? Y you take common. So what you will get? 2x minus 1? Yes or no? Just take no y common. If you take y common, then you will write 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So y will be 0 or 2x minus 1 will be 0. Meaning is x is 1 by 2. So y is 0, x is 1. Once, now I will be thinking that, okay, if y is 1, what is x value then? Now two cases there. Case 1, let y is 0. Corresponding to that, what will be x? X you will get from here. X square plus x minus y is equal to 0. X square plus x minus 0 is equal to 0. Y square. So 0 square is 0, right? So from here you will write x is 0 or x is equal to minus 1. So y 0 means 2x values are possible. So what are those values? 0 with 0 and second is 0 with minus 1. So this is one complex number, this is another complex number. This is first case. Second case, x I will take 1 by 2 and I will say that how many y's are possible. 2y will be possible. So from there to 2 and 2, 4. Try, solve. Very important question. This is called equation of complex number. Using equation you will be able to. What one? Oh, you are talking about bike. Is it car?
Car.
Huh?
Car.
Which kind of sound it is?
There, sir. You see Kerala cars.
Okay, Kerala cars, not Mangalore cars.
But they stay in Bangalore, see. That's Kia registration.
Okay, okay, registration.
Kia registration.
Sports cars, is it?
No, sir. Now Swift and all will change exhaust.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
Okay, like I can do of my car also,
Yeah.
but I don't want to.
It's illegal though, sir. It's not permissible. It's illegal. It's
Yeah,
illegal.
yeah. Creta, it's done, no? It can be,
Yeah, can be done, sir.
but I won't do. We will laugh.
Adrenaline rush you'll get, sir.
Huh?
Adrenaline rush when you're changing gears and all.
Will I get?
Yeah, adrenaline rush you'll get. You'll feel like going more fast. You'll feel like that whole this thing is not enough. You want to go more than that.
Shit. 360-degree. After that, 0.
Zero again. Rushes.
Done? First case I solved, second case you should solve. Take x is equal to 1 by 2, put in the first equation. So, what you will get? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 4. Take right side. So, y will be plus minus root 3 by 2. Solve that. So, another 2 complex number from there you will get. Are they saying any positive, negative? Nothing, no? No. So, on 4 will be answer if nothing is mentioned. Yeah, 10th one all of you will solve after this. Anyone who wrote JEE exam this time other than Abhishek? No? You didn't write backside? Huh? Didn't write JEE exam? Only CET. You want to take admission in this Karnataka Engineering College? No? No? Then medical. Oh, simply you are studying. Okay, okay, understood. So, mostly you are the NEET student, then CET student. Next one you do, they are asking that conjugate of this to multiply. First you multiply this and equate the conjugate of that with whatever complex number is there, right? Real part with real, imaginary part with imaginary. Which what will ask us? Next one. How? How? And then equate it with real part, imaginary part, imaginary part. Hey, show me the answer. Solve, solve. Hey, solve, solve. What you are discussing? Not, don't know. Multiply first. Make a one complex number. Make it. First you multiply it. Make a complex number whose real part is separate, iota term is separate. Multiply that first. Should I solve? Give me the question you give. X plus 5 IY first I will multiply. They are saying conjugate of this is that complex number, right? First you multiply. So with x if I will multiply 1 minus 2I plus IY I will multiply 1 minus 2I. If I will multiply x minus 2xi I into y minus 2I square plus take iota commons, or I will be writing one more step. X, what is I square? Minus 1, right? This I square is minus 1. Okay, y also. Correct? Now, so I square is minus 1. Can I write x minus plus 2I, real part? And iota you take common from these two. How much it will be? Y minus 2x. This is the complex number. Let it be z. Z bar is given to you. How much will be the z bar? Change the sign, minus y minus 2x with iota. This is equal to, something is given, right? 1 plus iota. Means real part should be equal with real, and imaginary should be equal with imaginary. Minus is there, so minus also. So from here x plus 2I is equal to 1. Here what you will be writing, minus 2x minus y is equal to 1. First equation, second equation, both the equation you have to solve. How to solve both the equation? Substitute any one of that. From here to here if you substitute, let it be, I will be writing x value 1 minus 2y minus of y is equal to 1. Right, this x value I am substituting from here to here. So what you will get, 2 minus 4y minus y is equal to 1. Am I not? 2 minus 3, 2 minus 1 is equal to 5y. So y will be 1 by 5. Correct? Y is equal to 1 by 5. If y is there, x you will get. X is equal to 1 minus 2y. So 1 minus 2 into 1 by 5. How much it is? 1 minus 2 by 5. That is 5 minus 2 by 5. 3 by 5. Is there any answer like that? Yeah? Answer is not there. What mistake I did just? Huh? Which one? Minus. What they are asking? Then x is equal to. Yeah, maybe x plus iy we have to calculate. Directly we don't have. So I will be checking one by one option. No? One by one option I will be checking. So first you note it down. Maybe third or fourth option. We have to check the options also then. Just see, whenever you have like this type of expression, no, 1 plus iota divided by 1 minus iota, what you should do, you know, always you multiply and divide with their conjugates, denominator. What is the conjugate? 1 plus iota divided by 1 plus iota. So, what will be the numerator? 1 plus iota the whole square, and denominator will be 1 square minus iota square. If you expand it, what you will get? 1 square b square 2ab divided by 1 minus 1, I square is minus 1. So, I square I can write like this. Just see, so what you will get? 2 iota divided by 2, okay, directly iota you will get. So, this big expression is nothing but just iota. You can equate this expression with iota, simply iota, right. So, whenever you will see like this, immediately you think that, okay, 1 plus iota divided by 1 minus iota is nothing but iota, simple, right. So, 2-3 questions I can see like this. Just see, question number 16th one and 15th and 16th, all of you tell me how to solve 15th, 16th. So, 15th they are saying that 1 plus iota divided by 1 minus iota to the power n is equal to 1, I think, right side, right? No, and they are asking you to calculate n value. So, this expression is I to the power n is equal to 1. What I can write? 1 should I write? No, I can't be 1. N 2? No, I square is minus 1. 3? No, because minus I, right? Plus 4 will be the answer, because I to the power 4 or any multiple of 4, answer is 1. Is it clear? Yes. Understood? Note it down. So, whenever you have 15, 16 questions, can we solve using this? Sixteenth one, you tell me what is the answer? 16th, 1 6. Did you get the answer? 1. Fine, fair. Next, little bit I will teach you the modulus. Put the heading. Already you know modulus, properties of modulus you write, so that you will be able to solve the rest of the questions. Properties of modulus. Just see, first, suppose if Z1, Z2 is there, mod you want to calculate. So, either first you multiply it and then you calculate the mod. It will be same mod Z1 mod Z2. Second, Z1 divided by Z2 mod is there, individually you can calculate, provided mod Z2 shouldn't be 0. Third, let it be you have like this, Z to the power n mod, Z to the power n, you can write like this. Fourth, Z will be same as mod Z, right? All these conjugates will be same. So, these properties are very important, note it down. If product of 2, 3 complex numbers are there, no problem, individual mod you can calculate. If Z to the power n is there, mod you calculate, to the power Z power you can put it, right? For example, if we have to solve, yes, question number 12th one, just see, try to solve that, question number 12th. 12th, where turn? Tell me the question, 12th one. Z is equal to root 3 plus I the whole cube into 3I plus 4 whole square 8 plus 6I whole square. Just here mod z we want, right? So either you calculate mod of this bigger one or you calculate individual one. This is no individual one you can calculate. So I can write, okay, mod of the numerator one separately. I will be writing mod of root 3 plus I the whole square, 3I plus 4 the whole square, cube, no, it is, divide by mod of 8 plus 6I the whole square. Can I write like this? Individual mod I am calculating. Then I will be thinking that, okay, z to the power n mod z to the power n I can do, right? Here product is there. Product means separately also you can write. Root 3 plus I mod to the power 3. Here 3I plus 4 to the power 2 I can write. Down what you can write? 8 plus 6I to the power 2. What is this mod? Who will tell me? How to calculate that first mod? Just see here I will calculate one by one mod. How to calculate this mod? Just see root 3 the whole square plus 1 the whole square. How much it will be? 3 plus 1, 4, that is 2. 2 cube I will be writing. So this is nothing but 2 cube. This if you write no 5 square, 5 will be there, and this is 10, 10 square will be there. You calculate root under 3 square plus 4 square, how much it is? Triplet it will be, right? 25, 5. Same way this is also 2, 2, 2. So 8 into 25 divided by 100. How many times? 4 times, 2 times. 2 will be the answer. Is the answer 2? Very important properties. So this questions, one more question is there. Question number 19. You can do by that same method. Yeah. Is there someone waiting for you down? Yes, no. If yes, then homework, tell me. Yes? No, no, no. No. Then I'll ask the name also. Huh? Now you mark the homework questions. From the self test you should write, huh? Solve. First you solve question number 19, then I will mark the homework. Just 5 minutes I will take, then you can go. See, 19th one, tell me the answer of 19th. Hey, solve first. Individual mod you calculate. If square is there, square it. If not, leave it. No? Denominator separate, numerator separately you do it.
So that taught me option.
Which denominator also if root then?
The denominator is a root. It's just for
Solve no? Where? Tell me, what is the question you tell? Tell me z is equal to 1 plus I whole square, 1 plus 3I, 2 minus 6I, 2 minus 2I. So mod I want, right? So this I can write mod 1 plus I whole square mod 1 plus 3I divide by mod 2 minus 6I mod 2 minus 2I. What is this mod? Root under 1 square the whole square. Here root under 1 square 3 square, right? Denominator here root under 2 square 6 square, root under 2 square 2 square, correct? So, this is nothing but root 2 the whole square. This is root 10 divided by this is how much 36 40. This will be 4 plus 4 8. After that, if I solve, this is root 2 root 5 2 times I can write. Denominator what you can write 40 is there, right? What you can write 2 root 10 can be written, no. Just see here 2 into root 10 and this 40 you can write 2 root 10. This you can write 2 root 2 8. Root 10 gets cancelled, 2 also gets cancelled. 1 by 2 root 2 is there. Check it.
Root 2 is the numerator.
Root 2?
This is the numerator.
Fine, that can be done. So, 1 by 2 root 2, I will multiply root 2 by root 2. So, numerator it will be root 2, denominator root 2, 2 is nothing but 2. Root 2 by 4 is there. Understood? Now, I am marking some homework questions, note it down. Yeah. This one, question number 2nd, self test. Then question number 4th one.
Sir, this previous NEET question is there, right? If you are studying for CET, that's not needed.
NEET question means?
NEET is there, right? That it's written.
Yeah, for maths, it's not there.
It is maths, right? Bio it will be there.
In bio is it needed?
Huh.
If you are writing CET.
Yes, yes. You can go through what's there. 4th one, 5th one, 9, then 11, 10, then 12, 13, 14, 17. This much question you should solve. Okay, then so next class will start with the new things, okay?